What's up, guys? How's it going? Welcome back to Roulette episode number 17. This is how the team's looking right now. I'm actually surprised. We have such a nasty team. We have 4 really good lines, and I'm pretty happy with it. So, just letting you guys know, I will be doing a subscriber episode where I play 4 to 5 games with you guys. I'm going to do this much more often. I'm going to do it every 2 episodes, every 3 episodes. I don't know yet, but I want to play a lot of you guys, and you guys want to play me as well. I get messages every single day. So I'm going to make that happen. I will talk about it at the end of the episode, though. I also am going to throw in a trade day as well. It will be before the subscriber episode, but we got the playoffs. Let's jump into game number 1 of the playoffs. We did qualify. Let's see how it goes. Round number 1 of the July playoffs here against a Philadelphia Flyers fan. Early on, we're getting some chances here, throwing some nice moves. We do end up taking a really stupid penalty here. The game was kind of laggy, but it was the computer who did it. They stick checked him, and it hit his face. And Rick Nash is going to take a 4-minute penalty, so that is never good. And he's got Ovi, and Ovi's going to come in and absolutely destroy that puck. Thomas Vokoun, really no chance there. So he's up 1-0 really early on. We do catch a little bit of a break here. We got Jamie Benn sneaking past everybody and puts a flutterer over the Brizgalov, letting a weak one in there. So it is tied up 1-1 after 1 period of play. This guy, though, this game was all him, I'm not going to lie. He was just killing it. Nice moves there, but Vokoun bails me out with a nice poke check. He does the exact same move. I go for the big hit. Stupid on my part, and he goes backhand, forehand. Vokoun can't stop it there, so it is tied. It is actually 2-1 now going into the second period. And this is one of those games I couldn't really get anything going. I was just frustrated. It was a little bit laggy, and it's just a frustrating game right there. I throw it out, and he continues to pour it on right here.
Here's a break now. Richards a 2-on-1. Carter open in front, backhand, scores!
So, unfortunately, we do get the big loss there. 4-1, kicked out of the first round of the playoffs. Not a way to start at all. Hopefully, we can improve on this. I got a little bit of a surprise here. Check this out. I feel like our team hasn't quite been the same since we lost this player. It's been weird. Things have been a little bit off, and we haven't quite found that perfect fit for his replacement. Coming out of retirement is Satari, baby. He is back in the cage. He called me up this morning. He said, you know what, GM, I noticed you guys having some goaltending issues. I want to come back for 11 games and set the record straight. And I said, you know what, that is a great idea. You have been an absolute legend, and you are welcome anytime. So he just flew in this morning. He is going to get the start in tonight's big game. So before Satari makes his epic comeback of epic proportions, we got to go ahead and get another player here. It is going to be player number 80. That is a crazy amount of players to buy. We have bought 80 players already. That's just crazy. So it is going to be a player I have actually never used. And that player is going to be Big Buff, the Buffinator. He is an absolute monster. 255 pounds of sheer wrecking and sheer destruction. So he should be awesome. I've never used him before because I've kind of stayed away from him, because he's a little bit slow, but I think he's going to be alright. I think he's going to be just fine, because we got some pretty quick defensemen there in Brent Burns and Brian Campbell, Eric Carlson, and Phaneuf is pretty quick as well, so I'm going to go ahead and pair him alongside Dion Phaneuf, because that is just going to be an absolute scary defensive core. They are huge, and they're going to be towers on that second line defensive core. So I'm going to go ahead and move Stamkos down and bring up Nicholas Backstrom, our captain. We are bringing him back. We got Satari. He's been here since the start. Might as well throw Mr. Nicholas Backstrom up there as well. Let's get into it. Satari's return. Here we go. Alright, the moment you've all been waiting for, the return of Satari against a Vancouver Canucks fan here, and he takes a pretty blatant tripping call there. That means we are going to the power play, and the amount of chances we're getting in this power play were just crazy. Throwing absolutely everything at the net, but cannot beat Carey Price. He was standing on his head. He was making stops like he had no business stopping. We got probably about 10 really quality shots here on this power play, but could not solve Carey Price. But Nicholas Backstrom has enough of that. He is going on a breakaway, and that is a money goal, making it 1-0. Catch a little bit of a break here. We got Parise. Look at that speed. Oh my God. Blowing past everybody. He's going to make no mistake. Waiting Carey Price out for the 2-0 lead really early on. Going into period number 2, we have a 2-0 lead. We are absolutely killing this guy all over him.
Bouncing puck and right off the draw, came off the skate to Versteeg. Bufflin claims another victim as he...
The Buffinator just destroys that guy. get a little bit of a failed deke chance there that comes over to us. We get the opportunity. Parise using the speed, feeding Marian Gaborik, and that goal is going short side. Nice goal there from Marian Gaborik. Probably the best player in Hut, in my opinion. The guy is just an absolute beast. He is a perfectly well-rounded player, and I love using Marian Gaborik. So we got the 3-0 lead still. Satari's making sure that shutout is still intact, making point-blank saves like it's not a big deal. Satari is just a god. We got Marty St. Louis here, standing this guy up, playing like Dustin Byfuglien. He's only 5'6", but man, he has got the heart of a lion. Getting a nice goal there, and then we try something here, try to go something fancy. We continue to poke at it, and that is going home for the 5-0 goal. So we're up 5-0 now, just killing this guy. Satari making a huge save at the end of the game there, preserving his shutout in his return. Couldn't have went any better for our team there. Satari, that is a big confidence boost. 5-0 victory. Let's get another player. So we did win that game by 5 goals. That means we got to put the minimum price up to $5K. Hopefully it's going to be a pretty good player. Hopefully we don't get anybody who's like an 80 overall or anything like that. But we're going to go ahead and look for the player here. And it's going to be player number 80. And that is going to be the first player on page number 9. Just making sure I don't mess up here. So hopefully it's going to be somebody good. First player on the next page is going to be the newly retired Ilya Kovalchuk. There he is. We do end up finding one for pretty cheap, and we do get him on St. Louis. So that means he is going to have really good chemistry with Zach Parise. He has also changed to St. Louis. We're going to go ahead and purchase him right here. Not a bad price. I have used Kovalchuk a handful of times. Never really used him permanently on my team, but that wrist shot, though, it's got like a Stamkos type wrist shot. So we're going to go ahead and put a change team to St. Louis on Nicholas Backstrom here, just because I want to make that chemistry 99 or it's 95 or something. But I did make some lineup changes because Kovalchuk is going to be our new first line right winger, but I do move over to the left wing eventually. So there's the change team on Nicholas Backstrom, making that chemistry almost 99. Looking very, very nice. See how that first line turns out with the 95 chemistry. Let's jump into game number 3. Here we go. Round 2 of the playoffs here. Hopefully we can get a win. We get a pretty good break here. We got Zach Parise, who has been all over the ice this whole episode, passing it up to Jason Spezza, splitting the defenseman. He is gone. He goes manual goalie, but he goes backhand. Nobody's stopping that for the big 1-0 lead. You see Eric Carlson there laying on the ice. He is hurt because he got hit by the Dion train. Dion Phaneuf laid him out, put him on the injured reserve. He is done. But that seems to get some revenge in their eyes because Jamie Benn there goes backhand forehand and just squeaks past him. So close, he almost had that one. Speaking of so close, oh man, how does that not go in? Rings it off the post. But I have a question here. How does this go in? I don't know what my defensemen were doing. They decide, oh God, he just comes in. Bobby Ryan, making no mistakes, sniping that one home. But I don't know what happened with my defensemen there. Playing like a bunch of idiots. What happened?
Pavel Datsyuk. Through the middle. Keeps on going. Datsyuk right in. Oh, Rene stopped it. They score! Oh, a Datsyukian deke of all time. That one was a beauty.
You are correct, sir. That was a beauty indeed from Pavel Datsyuk. We're down 3-1. It's not looking too good. You can't really blame Satari for these goals, but we need someone to step up, and that someone is going to be our captain, Nicholas Backstrom, taking the puck away and getting us within 1 goal. And then we start to turn it on, getting chance after chance after chance. We get an unreal chance here. I don't know what happened. I tried to poke it away, and I just ended up swatting it away. We had a wide open net there, but that is going to be the end of the game. Unfortunately, we lose once again. We only have one more crack at the playoffs, and then our dreams and hopes are over. 3-2 loss, not looking good. It seems like when we win, we really kick ass if we win by like 4 or 5 goals, but the games that we lose, we really do lose, and they are pretty heartbreaking. So hopefully we can turn that around here. We got to get player number 82. One of my goals for this roulette series was to try to use players that I've never used. That's exactly what we get here. We get Thomas Plekanec. He is the 82nd player there. Like I said, I've never used him before. We waste no time in purchasing him right there. He's going to have good chemistry with Jamie Benn, and I think that is who we put him with. Put him with Jamie Benn and Marty St. Louis on that fourth line. So that's a little bit of chemistry going there. We got our whole first line of St. Louis players, and we got the Ottawa line. We still need one more Ottawa player. It's not been the same since Dubinsky left, but I do some line juggling here, and that is the way the team is looking right now. So we're going to lose Marian Gaborik, I think, in 6 games, and then we're going to lose Rick Nash pretty quick as well, and some other players. So we do got to stock up on players here. We have Stamkos for like 46 games. He had a massive contract when I bought him, so no concerns there, but we got to go into the last game of the playoffs here, see if we can get a victory. Hopefully we can move on to round 2. Getting into it here, our last chance against a Calgary Flames fan. I'm going to leave this one up to the announcers. Hope you guys enjoy.
Burrows is right back in. Chalmers and stumbled. Burrows backhander. A rebound and score! Daniel Sedin!
Воротами. Теперь Овечкин там открывается, а Бэкстром оставляет шайбу себе, бросок в дальний угол, гол! Никлас Бэкстром, вторая шайба в сегодняшней встрече и...
And Javi Gould in a piece. Rebound out front. Datsuk went back to Kronwall. Firing, scores! Oh my, what a shot!
From behind it in. Jake Gardner. No traffic in front. Fratton one-timer. That's blocked by Wojciech. McCarthy scores! Hoo-ha! The boys alive!
We got Nabokov in the cage. Doesn't look like he's playing too good. Looks like next game we're going to bounce back to Satari.
With it. His pass hit Conley. And LeCavalier to single A. He's alone. He shoots. He scores!
So, looks like our playoff dreams are over. 4-1 going into the third period here. Nothing was really going right. Couldn't even score on a breakaway. I was trying to go backhand, forehand, trying to get anything going, but it just wasn't meant to be. That's okay, though. Playoffs don't really matter to me. Larry's going to cap it off right here.
Edler. Back pedals. Henrik. Daniel scores!
Daniel Sedin gets the second goal of the night, and that puts us out of the playoffs. So depressing, I know. 6-1. We get absolutely destroyed. So, like I said, when we win, we really win, and when we lose, we really, really lose. So, let's get one more player here. Let's see who it's going to be. Alright, so I'm going to try something a little bit different here. I want to see if it's going to make a difference or not. So, I went on my other account, got Coach Samuels. He's the best coach in the game. +2 alls for everything. I've never really thought the head coaches mattered that much, but I'm going to try to do a little experiment here, because my team, like, some games they feel kind of sluggish and slow, and some other games they feel amazing. So I don't know if that's just the game or if it does matter what head coach you have. But we got to get another player here, and it is one last game here. We're going to go with Satari here. For the last game of the episode, early on, Thomas Plekanec misses a wide open net. So close, but that is okay, because he does redeem himself here. Plekanec coming in and just unloading the shot. What a wrist shot. That is beautiful. From the Montreal Canadiens sniper, Thomas Plekanec. 1-0 after 1. Can run with Halak and Satari for the time being. After that, throw Nabokov in. One last game here. We're going to go with Satari here. For the last game of the episode, early on, Thomas Plekanec misses a wide open net. So close, but that is okay, because he does redeem himself here. Plekanec coming in and just unloading the shot. What a wrist shot. That is beautiful. From the Montreal Canadiens sniper, Thomas Plekanec. 1-0 after 1. Parise working the point here, coming in with a big slap shot, and it's going to get tipped in front. From the Philadelphia Flyers sniper himself, Jakub Voracek. He's only 84 overall in this game, but he is a monster. I'm really enjoying having him. It does go upstairs because they said it went off his glove, but here's the ref with the call. He points center ice, meaning that is a good goal for the 2-0 lead. And literally right after that, we got pretty much exact same play. Got a point shot, going to get tipped in front, this time from the newest KHL player, Ilya Kovalchuk. There we go. Nice goal there from Kobe. I think that's his first goal with the new team. And with like 0.3 seconds left, Jamie Benn comes out just for good measure, makes it 3-0 going into the third period. Actually 4-0 now going into period number 3.
Ahead for Nash. One-on-one, Volchenkov is back, throws it across, big stop, Brodeur! He robs Carl Hagelin. That's an unbelievable save.
That save was that guy's only bright spot on the whole game. We win 4-0. Satari with another shutout. The guy is just unbelievable. 2 shutouts in his first 3 games since returning. So we got to get our last player here, and it's going to be the end of the episode. We get someone here who I didn't think he was this cheap at all. I've used him on almost all my ultimate teams for NHL 13. He has been up there with Marian Gaborik for one of my favorite players to use. So we're going ahead to pick up someone here. I'm not going to spoil it, but it is going to be Marian Hossa. There he is, 84th, and we get him for very, very cheap, $17K. I know the market's crashed, but I had no idea he was that cheap. So let me know if that's a steal or not, because he was the cheapest on the market at the time. So that is going to be the end of the episode, guys. I really hope you guys did enjoy. I'm going to get into the subscriber episode and all that good stuff right now. So I'm planning on doing a subscriber episode like I did mention earlier, and how you can, I guess, try to be in this is comment on this video and be like, hey, I want to be in it, this is my gamer tag, blah, blah, blah. Then I'll go random number generator, because there is no possible way I can pick who to play and who not to play, because I know people will get mad, and it's really unfair for me to have to choose. So I'm going to go ahead and go random number generator on whatever comment it is, and hopefully you are the lucky one that gets in and gets able to play me in the next episode. But other than that, though, guys, I really hope you guys did enjoy. This video took a little bit longer than usual, a lot of editing, and it's been a pretty entertaining episode if you ask me, with the return of Satari and whatnot. Also, in a few days, I will have a Roulette trade day here with all of these players, yes, including Doobs. Doobs is going to be there, baby. He is, anybody's going to be lucky to get their hands on him. And Jonathan Toews is here, Mike Richards, Eric Stahl, all those star players are going to be in the next trade day. The first one went over pretty well, so I'm hoping this one does as well. So I'm out though, guys. Thank you so much for watching. I want to get this episode out tomorrow, so I'm really rushing to get this done. So I'm sorry the commentary was a little bit sloppy, but I hope you guys do not mind, because Roulette is awesome and I am having so much fun playing it. Hope you guys like this episode. Let me know if there's any comments, questions, concerns. You guys know where to leave it. Like I said, comment your gamer tag and say, hey, I can play you, blah, 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 and I will hopefully pick you and you can be in the next Roulette episode. Again, thank you guys for watching. I am out. I will talk to you guys later, and have a good one.